everybody, welcome to the spring equinox new astrological year pick a card pile. So this pile that you pick is going to be what is the energy that is going to be directed towards you for this spring equinox and the rest of this astrological new year that we have today on March 20th, 2021. Okay? So it's not just going to be for today only. This, again, is going to be for the entire new year for you. So what type of energy, again, should you be expecting? What is this spring equinox bring into you? So when you pick a pile, either focus on what really stands out to you. What do you intuitively feel drawn to when you see the cards? Is there a number that stands out, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, or crystals? So what we have for pile number 1, right? We have a rose quartz crystal. So if you feel drawn to this, then pile number 1 will be for you. And then we have pile number 2, which I have yellow calcite, right? We have yellow calcite for pile number 2, and this is this right here, if you feel drawn to this. And then pile number 3, we have black tourmaline. And this is pile number 3. So I'll give you guys a moment to decide. If you need to pause the video to see which one of these piles you're drawn to, go ahead. And you can go ahead and click in the description box down below the timestamp that goes directly to your pile. Unless you feel like you want to listen to every single one, you feel drawn to that, do that as well. And again, if the reading resonates with you with the pile you choose, please make sure that you give me a thumbs up, because I need the likes to get my content more out to people, and comments really boost my videos also. So please make sure you do that too, and share this with a friend. All right, we're gonna get started with pile number 1. So if you chose rose quartz, pile number 1, this reading is for you. All right, so we're using the Rider-Waite deck and the Daily Crystal Inspiration. So if you're pile number 1, this is for you. So we have the Hermit, we have Justice, and we have the Emperor. So this is all major arcana cards. Jeez, you see those like I don't pronounce my A's. It's my accent, I know. Anyways, so and when I do these videos, like, I try to enunciate my words better so my accent doesn't come out as strong when I'm like explaining stuff. But anyways, whatever. So pile number 1, you guys have all of these major cards. So that really means that this new year, this spring equinox, is going to be such a major shift and change that's happening to you. But I'm also feeling like what's happening is a lot of external changes. Not really internal, but more external. Things on the outside around you is where your energy is really going towards. And I feel like we have the Hermit card, where, I mean, the Hermit's always talking about turning inward, right? But I feel like for you guys, you're turning inward to see what the focus is that you need to change that's happening in the life around you, and trying to find this sense of, I'm really picking up balance for you guys, trying to find this tone of how to find this harmony in your life. Maybe you've been lacking that, and you know, we have the rose quartz, so maybe like you could be drawn to this because there's something that there's some kind of self-love that has been lacking in your life. And I feel like for you guys it had to do with a father or a father figure. So you may be trying to reparent yourself, because we do have the Emperor card, and that's really the strong energies that I'm picking up with this, is the sense of turning inward and realizing that the external figures around you, father figures, or a father figure in your life, or your father, there was some type of detachment or not really a full understanding, and this is something that now you're going to be facing and looking to find this peace and trying to parent yourself. That's really what I'm picking up. And again, finding this harmony, so that there also may be this side of you that's like looking to, I want to say, forgive the past and move forward into a new direction. But I see that you're stepping into an assertive role model, stepping into that assertiveness that usually a masculine figure carries with them. Very assertive, taking care of this drive. And I'm picking up too with you guys is just having this passionate drive too, and getting into I don't want to say it's not new projects, that's what I'm getting, but having this drive to really push forward in, I mean, you're really picking up in the beginning of this like spring equinox too, like we're in Aries season, and we have the Emperor, which hosts, you know, big Aries energy, and we're going to be moving into Venus going into Aries as well the following day. So some of you may even be Aries or have an Aries in your chart or dealing with an Aries, or a lot of Aries that are surrounding you too, and you're trying to host onto that like bold, assertive energy and using that to find a balance again within yourself, because maybe you've lacked this sense of assertiveness because you didn't really have that growing up, or there was an overly aggressive parental kind of figure, or an overly aggressive masculine thing, or maybe this is an imbalance that you've had within yourself too, and I feel like this spring equinox is really having you find this peace and harmony and finding a really good, again, assertive balance, maybe speaking up and using your voice more, going after what you want, taking like that first initiative and that drive instead of waiting for someone else to do it for you. And then with the oracle cards, we have allow yourself to receive, and we also have live your purpose. And this goes great again with, I'm really picking strongly up on this Emperor card, right? Because the Emperor is all about his drive, going after what he wants, taking it, going for it, being a go-getter, right? And this is saying step into living your purpose. Go get that drive, you know. And I feel like you guys really have this. Maybe working with Moonstone would be really good for some of you too, you know, because I'm really picking heavily up on the Moonstone card, tying in with the Emperor. So that's really what I'm getting for pile number one, just really finding this tone of balance and masculine energy and using it in an assertive, go-getting, having this energy of boldness, you know, and using that. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be very productive and progressive. If this reading resonated with you, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up and comment down below. All right, now we're going to move on to pile number two. So if you chose yellow calcite, this reading's for you. Now I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot and the Daily Crystal Inspiration for you guys. So let's see, we got 2 of Cups, we got 10 of Cups, and we have 8 of Swords. So this is a very interesting mix. Now, for you guys, I'm getting, you may be a water sign, right? Maybe a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You guys might be very drawn to this right here. You might not be, you don't have to be a water sign, but you're being heavily influenced by water energy for this spring equinox, this new year. You're stepping into more of an intuitive and emotional side. You have these goals of, you want this home, you want this house, you want this family, you want this love, you want this connection, you want this completion, and you're in search of a partnership. You may be having a very strong bond with somebody too, but you need to find a sense of you need to get out of your own way, right? Because it seems like you have all these great things, these goals that you want, and I see you guys working and going towards that. and I see you working together with like-minded people. I see you guys getting very creative during this spring equinox too. I see you guys getting really creative. I see you getting really into the arts and connecting more with children, taking, like, learning more from children, working with children, using that innocence energy. And again, with the picking up on your intuition, really building up on that, because kids are very naturally intuitive. It's just as we get older, we start to block these things out because of society and yada, yada, yada. And I see you guys getting to this place of unlearning that bullshit and unraveling it, right? But for some reason, it's like during this time, this transit, there's going to be this blockage of you in your mind getting in the way and second guessing yourself and feeling like, no, like, I don't deserve this relationship. I don't deserve this family life. Like, it's too good to be true. This can happen to somebody else, but not me. And this is going to be the shadow side that's really going to be self-defeating. But it's funny because I feel like you guys were drawn to this yellow calcite because you were like, I know I keep second guessing myself. I know I keep self-sabotaging, right? This is such a big thing too. And again, we have the water energy. And water signs, especially Scorpios, and I can say this for myself because I'm a Scorpio sun, we self-sabotage like nobody else. Oh my God. And I feel like you guys are really drawn to this because you have this thing of, I've been connecting this self-sabotaging behavior and now I'm aware of it and I don't want to do that. So I think that's why pile number 2, I feel like a lot of you guys are really just naturally drawn to the yellow calcite, whether you know what yellow calcite does or not. It has an energy of bringing back that confidence and self-awareness, right? And I think, I just really strongly feel like you guys were like, self-sabotage, how do I stop doing this? And the way you stop doing it is listen to the 8 of Swords and realize you can take yourself out of the self-sabotaging habit by removing, again, the blindfold, right? You can untie these things, you can unravel these things, you can unlearn these things. Maybe even doing, again, we have the 2 of Cups, and 2 of Cups doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship. This could be you getting into therapy, talking to a therapist. Some of you may be doing that or being drawn to doing that. And this is how you can unlearn this bullshit self-sabotaging behavior. Doing some like behavioral therapy, looking into communicating more with others, because when you do that, you can learn a lot about yourself by listening to what others are saying and doing and speaking. I feel like there's going to be a lot of active listening and a lot of learning in this progressiveness kind of way about yourself. So I feel like with you guys, there's this like unlearning of self-sabotaging and learning about how to be, what's the word? Damn it. So this is what I have problems with. I get all these messages that come in, right? And I try to figure out how can I explain this the best way. And then I listen to myself and I'm like, it was like I was telling my husband the other day. I got all this stuff. I got the Mona Lisa going on in my head, and what comes out is like a fucking drawing of a stick figure. And I'm like, I need to figure out how can I better communicate and put words into the messages that I'm getting to teach and to express to people, because I get all this information, but when it comes out, shit. So I feel like, in a way, I can relate to this because I feel like you guys are trying to better yourselves with a situation like the self-sabotaging and trying to do better for yourself and for others around you to get to this 10 of Cups, because I mean, honestly, at the end, this is really the end goal. And by getting to that, you need to communicate with like-minded people or therapy, something along the lines of where you can find this self-growth and find this duality and this equality with another person or a group of people that just match this wavelength of this vibrational frequency that you're reaching towards. And this is just the shadow side. There's a shadow side to everything, and this is what your guys' really Achilles heel is going to be, is the self-sabotaging. Now I want to get into the oracle cards, and we have prioritize your health. Prioritize your health. So again, I mean, we're talking a lot about mental health, right? Your health can definitely be tying into prioritizing your mental health. This could also be your physical health. You may be getting into setting up doctor's appointments that you've been kind of pushing aside. This year, the spring equinox, you're ready. You're having this energy of like, okay, now I'm just going to make this phone call and set up this appointment. Some of you should be looking into doing that. And then we have soothe your soul. So again, soothing your soul can be really great to help get rid of that self-sabotaging kind of energy, you know, taking care of yourself, putting in the self-love, giving yourself positive affirmations. When you start to hear those negative things that you say to yourself, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this. Okay, thank you, next. Whatever, I don't need to hear that. I'm dope, I'm the shit, I deserve this. Keep saying stuff like that to yourself. Wake up every morning and say something positive about yourself, and keep practicing that, because that's what's going to really, again, get rid of that ugly shadow side. If you guys like this reading and it resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below. And make sure you share this with somebody too. Alright, now we're going to be moving on to pile number 3. So if you chose black tourmaline, pile number 3, this reading's for you. Now I'm using the Rider-Waite deck and the Daily Crystal Inspiration Oracle cards. So let's see. King of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the Sun. Wow. So some of you guys might naturally be a fire sign, Aries, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, you might have this because we have the 8 of Wands, which is fire energy, right? And then we have the Sun, which is Leo energy, fire energy, all right there. I feel like this pile is really focused on protecting your energy because you were so drawn to the black tourmaline, and you're finding this sense of protecting your energy. You're the King of Pentacles. You work very hard. You're very diligent. You pay attention to detail, right? You care about your valuables. You put a lot of time and effort into yourself, into your relationships, into your work. You make sure that what you're doing is like very good and going to benefit you in the long run. You guys are focusing on the picture in the long run. Some of you might be even focusing on you could be focusing on having a baby, and this could be a baby, you know, creating a family, because we have the 8 of Wands with the Sun coming in quick. You're like, I'm ready to have this family. And I mean, we're in the spring equinox, right? And this is all about fertility, creating, making things brand new, bringing in something brand new. Now this, like I said, could be a person, baby, or this could be a project, this could be a move, this could be a career. This is something you are creating and building for yourself. So I feel like a lot of you guys are really tapping into this great, big, fun, loving energy that you're trying to provide for yourself and people around you. And I feel like you guys are very quick and dynamic with this spring equinox energy. It's like you're so excited, you're ready to just dive in, right? But again, you're ready to dive in with something you've put a lot of thought and effort into. You're very particular about the steps that you choose to make, and what you're doing, I feel like, is going to come back. Like I feel like you guys are investing in yourselves and in your dreams, and I feel like this investment that you're making is going to come back to you tenfold and be so beneficial. So if you've been second guessing, maybe some of you have been second guessing previously, not now, but previously, you may have been doing the second guessing, like, should I do this? I don't know. And being kind of like scared and weary. This is literally giving you the green light to take that leap of faith, because the investments you make in yourself are going to come back tenfold. And I feel like this year for you guys is going to be dope as hell, because we're ending again with the Sun card. And you see, it's like this baby is free and happy, go lucky. We have the sunflowers in the background. And it's like you threw in this drive. You put in this investment in yourself. And this could be money investments, time, value, anything that you really just have a value on. You're putting it in there, you're putting that drive in there, you're planting those seeds, it's happening, and it's going to grow, and it's going to be fulfilled. And it's a very fruitful, amazing, like, wow, this is great. So I feel like this right here is a very exciting, passionate, dope as fuck read for you guys, right? And I'm going to get into now the daily crystals. So we have recall your dreams, right? Recall your dreams. Invest in your dreams. Invest in yourself. Invest in you. This is the time to do it. Pay attention not only to like when you're sleeping dreaming, but the daydreams that you have too, the dreams and aspirations you have on yourself. Really focus and pay attention to those, because again, this is getting back into with the King of Pentacles. This is your time to shine. This is literally your time to shine. Your dreams and goals that you want, they're going to happen, because it's depending on the effort that you are putting in. And with this King of Pentacles, it's saying like you're very particular about the time and energy you're putting into this, and it's going to happen. This is the yes. Pay attention to your dreams. Listen to your dreams. Follow your dreams. It doesn't just have to be something you imagine. You can live your dreams. You can live this reality. This doesn't have to be some fantasy. This is literally saying you guys have this reality that you are creating. And then we have Bloodstone. And this says, get up, get moving. So you guys are going to be moving a lot of productivity. Just remember not to burn yourself out. Use your time wisely. Get moving, move your body, get out in the sun, go for a run, get a workout routine down. Really focus on being like the best version of you that you really can be, and getting physical, you know, putting that physical into your dreams, I guess. That's what I'm trying to tie in together. Okay, if this reading resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below, and I will catch you guys on Tarot of the Week coming up. Bye guys.